My husband has friends, in quotes, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram that are dirty women, in my opinion. Half-dressed women, all inappropriate. I've asked him for years to delete them and that it is hurting me and our family. He says he will, but he doesn't. He says his phone works slow when he tries to delete them. I'm just praying daily for him, and it seems his heart is just not with me. He says he knows he needs Jesus and he wants to get closer to him, but still won't put our marriage first. I feel like I'm not good enough, not pretty enough, just not enough. Any advice?
So sorry. That makes me so sad to hear. And, I would encourage, some of the just concepts that we spoke earlier about in abusive relationships certainly apply here. And I would encourage, this spouse to see this as a very emotionally destructive behavior that their spouse is having in the relationship. And, I think what I would want to speak to first is that, for this person to reach out and get their own help and healing, that their spouse's decisions has really brought harm to her own sense of worth and her own understanding of the value of her body, and really being able to seek out and gain support and healing around that. And she just needs support. And so I'm not sure, like friends, counselor, pastor, people alongside of her that knows exactly what is happening, I would say is very important. And then to, kind of quickly, how God created sexuality is that when a man is being sexual with a woman that he's bonded with, it changes the chemical experience of sexuality in the husband's body. And so there's the bonding chemical oxytocin there, which keeps the dopamine from growing to addictive levels. When a man is engaging in pornography, that biological safeguard is not there. And so what a man experiences when he is looking at pornography is completely different than what he experiences in a sexual relationship with a spouse that he's bonded with. And so why I say that is just there is not any comparison that the dopamine levels that a man or a woman experiences with pornography is similar to heroin, cocaine, gambling, these very addictive, kind of experiences biologically, and that is what is happening in the husband's body if he's looking at erotic, sensual, or pornographic images that he's using to fantasize and to feed his sexuality. And just to encourage the wife that this is an addiction, that this is, this is his stuff that she did not cause, that is not her fault, and that he needs to reach out for help. And that is not something that that she can choose for him or change herself in a way to make it so inside of his heart.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. And that's such a sensitive answer to a really sensitive subject. I just appreciate the vulnerability in asking this question.
Yes.
Similar to what I've said throughout this episode, I think a lot of people have experienced that. And I just think it's vulnerable for this wife to reach out and talk through that. But then it's also really inspiring and brave, and probably inspires others who are tuning into who maybe are experiencing the same thing, but haven't said anything. So I think that is really awesome for you to just be vulnerable with that experience.